If what everybody's saying is true, we're about to be fit, rich, and tan. Okay, maybe not tan, but there is a new crypto wave sweeping the nation right now called Move to Earn. Getting paid real money to go for a run or a walk, all thanks to a pair of NFT shoes. And we're not talking paid as in $1.20 a month. We're talking pay. My friend texted me saying he's making over $400 for a 25-minute run. I want in because our Alex Becker gaming crypto portfolio has not retired us yet. So in this video, we're gonna dive deep into the world of Move to Earn. We're gonna buy ourselves some sweet kicks and get to the truth of it all. How does it work? Is it a Ponzi scheme? Does it pay real money? And exactly how much money I will make on my run. I'd super appreciate it if you could hit that like button below, and let's jump in. Okay, so hear me out. There's a few quick things that we really need to go over for this to make sense at the end. Like, how the hell can a shoe be an NFT? Well, it's all thanks to a project called STEPN. STEPN is a Web 3.0 Move to Earn fitness game built on the Solana blockchain. The game rewards its users with its native token GST, or Green Satoshi Token, which its current valuation is about $4.60 USD per Green Satoshi token. The goal of STEPN is to motivate people to live a healthier and more active lifestyle, onboarding people to Web3, and to combat climate change by spending 50% of their profits on carbon offset. Pretty damn impressive. They also have some heavy hitters on their team and advisory board, including the VP of Adidas. And they even have ASICS, the shoe company, launching their own NFT shoe line with STEPN on the Binance blockchain. So how the hell does this thing actually work? Well, I'm here to find out. Let's go buy ourselves a pair of NFT shoes and then go for a run to see exactly how much money we can make. So the first thing we need to do is download the app. It's called STEPN. We then get an activation code and sign up to the platform. We need to send over some Solana from our Phantom wallet into the app, and then we get to go shopping for our brand new pair of NFT shoes. We did an entire podcast breakdown on our second channel if you need more help with this part. Link in the description. But we landed on these beauties, bred from some of the highest quality stock you can imagine. Oh yeah, if you own 2 pairs of shoes in the STEPN app, you can actually have a shoe baby with them and mint a brand new shoe. We snagged ourselves this spectacular shoe baby with a beautiful striped hem, stunning white laces, accentuated by beautiful gray, purple, and deep maroon geometric fractal. Mwah! I'm gonna call him STEPN Graham. Inside of STEPN Graham, we've prioritized its money-making attribute, which is called efficiency. We've also optimized it for luck so that when we open a mystery box, we have more chances of winning and getting paid more. We also wanted to make sure it hadn't had any shoe babies of its own yet. You're allowed to have 7 shoe babies per shoe, and each shoe baby you have gets more and more expensive. So we want to make sure this is a sacred shoe and has never made a baby before. So it's time to slip my foot inside of STEPN Graham and to take to the streets for a run. So to start running, you just hit this start button here. You can see I need to maintain a pace between 8 and 20 kilometers per hour to be in the money zone. I'm gonna opt for 8 kilometers an hour. And of course, if you don't want to run 8 k's an hour, you can buy a pair of walkers or joggers if you prefer. So here I am out on the track for you guys. Blood, sweat, and tears. Excellent running form. You can see the dashboard there on the bottom left. You can see how far I've run. If we jump to the end of the run, you see I made it just over 1.9 kilometers. You can see the speed that it tracks you at to make sure I'm in the money zone, so I'm getting paid, wearing those green STEPNs. You can see I did a total of almost 1,700 steps. So before I show you exactly how much money I made out there on my run, there's something very important that needs explaining. We have what's called a level 0 common shoe. And although he is beautiful, he's at the bottom of the pack when it comes to earning the big bucks. And that is what this platform is so brilliant at, their tokenomics. I mean, we've all seen what's happened to Axie Infinity's in-game currency token, Smooth Love Potion. And everybody building in Web3 space is really weary that this won't happen to them. This is because when there's an in-game currency that's being earned by the players and there's an infinite supply of it, there's always a lot of sell pressure because they just can't buy groceries with their in-game token. But the more the projects create utility, such as breeding, leveling up, staking, or even shopping with their tokens, all of a sudden the sell pressure stops and buy pressure is created, causing the token's price to rise. The better the tokenomics of a project, the less of a Ponzi scheme it is, meaning they're not waiting for more and more people to join in order to sell their tokens onto the bigger fool or the greater fool. But if you can master these tokenomics, the game becomes self-sustaining, as you don't need more people coming in to play the game to buy the NFTs and tokens off the current players, but the current players actually want to buy more of these tokens and NFTs in order to play the game. So that's why our level 0 common shoe comes with a lot of restrictions. And really the only way out of them is to spend more money. Pay to win. For example, if you have just one shoe like we have, we are limited to 10 minutes of paid running. If we have 3 shoes, we can run for up to 20 minutes. And if we have 30 shoes, we can run for 100 minutes. Also, although we maxed out our efficiency for the common shoe that we have, it's still really low compared to the shoe's earnings potential. And of course, to increase this, we have to spend the in-game currency. And if there weren't enough limiting factors already, the biggest one that stopped us today, the level of the shoe dictates exactly how many in-game tokens, GST, we can earn. And for our level 0 shoe, we can only earn a maximum of 5 GST tokens. Also, we can't breed with this shoe until we level it up to level 5, which of course is fantastic for the long-term sustainability of a project like STEPN, but it means it's a really long road if we want to get to $400 plus per run like my friend. In fact, during our 20-minute run, we maxed out at 5 GST tokens, which translate to exactly $23.86 today, which is not bad for a level 0 common shoe, and also not bad considering I normally run for $0. So is this a Ponzi scheme that is just destined to collapse? Well, yes and no. At the moment, the app is definitely dependent on new players coming in order to buy the in-game token and keep its price up. But with excellent burn mechanics and awesome features like the ability to rent your NFT shoes to other people so they can earn you money, might give them a chance to transition to a sustainable model. And finally, what are my thoughts? The beautiful thing is Web3 technology allows people to do more of what they love. Just like Web2 platforms such as Instagram allowed yogis to stop being an accountant for 8 hours a day and actually be able to teach yoga full time and make way more than they would working a 9 to 5 in an accounting firm, Web3 takes this concept so much further. It's already allowed artists who are barely making a living to become extremely well paid for their artwork, and it's doing the same for gamers. And STEPN now is a step in the right direction for the move to earn economy, meaning people can actually get paid to work out. So you have to understand it's the technology that is the real revolution, not just STEPN the app. So I'm not sure if STEPN's going to do well or if it's going to collapse in the short-term future, but this technology, once the tokenomics is figured out for the long term, can literally be applied to anything that you do in your day-to-day life, allowing you to live a life that you're passionate about and not having to work a job that you hate in order to pay the bills. I personally am not going to be buying into their token at this market valuation, but I will be keeping tabs on move to earn apps that are upcoming so we could get in a lot earlier in the project's development. If you want to see these potential opportunities as they appear on our radar, make sure you join our community alpha chat available through the Patreon. We track high profile wallets like Gary V's and give you alerts when he purchases projects. Have a look at this. Just today, he purchased a new project called Squad of Knights for about $750. If you were in that Discord and got the alerts, you would have been able to sell your Squad of Knights for almost $2,000 just 1 hour later. The Patreon, of course, has sold out the first 2 times we opened it, so make sure you get a seat. Link is in the description. Don't miss out for the 3rd time in a row. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.